love festivals, and every festivities have their own sweet recipes, and so does the great festival of Makar Sakranti. The sweets prepared here are sugar free and also healthy and easy to prepare. I have combined two very easy recipes, one of chikkis, which are loved throughout the country, and the second one of sweet or Sakarai Pongal, which is prepared on the day of Sankranti in South India. Let's get started with the recipe of chikkis. I have used the quintessential white sesame seeds or til, jaggery. You'll be needing ghee, some amount of cardamom powder, and chopped nuts. I've used almonds and cashews here. We start off by dry roasting our white sesame seeds on medium to low flame so that they do not burn off. In case they burn, they give a bitter taste to the chikkis, so you need to be careful with the amount of heat that you use to dry roast them. Here the seeds are spluttering after about 4 to 5 minutes. It's time to take the seeds off heat. Next step is to add the ghee in the same pan and wait for it to melt completely, after which we add in the jaggery pieces and we wait for the jaggery pieces to first break down into smaller pieces and then start to melt in the heat. Once they melt, they will form a frothy kind of a mixture. You can also use jaggery powder for a quick recipe here. There you go. We have got a thick frothy mixture as the jaggery has now completely melted. Keeping the heat on low, we add in our roasted sesame seeds, the nuts, and the cardamom powder. Now we need to mix all the ingredients well. Very quickly, all the ingredients will combine very well with our melted jaggery. We then need to grease a plate onto which we would be adding our jaggery paste. There you go. Our jaggery paste is ready, thickened. We add the paste onto the greased plate that we have readied here and try to spread it into a rectangular shape as far as possible. We need to wait for about 3 to 4 minutes because this mixture will be cooling quite fast, and before it completely cools and hardens, we need to make cuts for our chikkis. There you go. The mixture has solidified a bit and we cut the chikkis into pieces. Store the chikkis airtight and they'll be fresh for months. Hope you like the first recipe of chikkis. Moving on to our second recipe, the South Indian special Sakarai Pongal recipe. Sankranti is known as Pongal in Tamil Nadu, and Sakkarai or sweet Pongal is a must have on this day. So the ingredients we need would be rice, which I have soaked here for around 30 minutes, a moong daal, jaggery, ghee for cooking, some amount of cardamom powder, and cashews and raisins. Also, we would need milk, 1/4 cup, to which I'm adding some water to make it half a cup. We'll be using this to cook our rice. So we start off in a pressure cooker. We melt a portion of our ghee in the cooker and add in the moong dal and the rice. We need to saute for about 4 to 5 minutes or until the rice and lentils are aromatic. Post which we need to cook the rice and the dal in the cooker using the milk and the water mixture that we had shown in the ingredients. Make sure we do not add too much of liquid at this stage to cook the rice, as we would be melting the jaggery later and adding it along with the water. Now we close the lid and pressure cook the rice and the dal for up to 2 to 3 whistles or until they are completely cooked. Now once that is being done, we add our jaggery onto a pan and some amount of water which would be needed to melt the jaggery completely. Our rice and dal is also well cooked in the cooker, as you can see. All we need to do now is break them into pieces with our ladle, or you can even use a masher for this process. We then use a strainer over our cooker and add in the melted jaggery. The process of filtration helps us to get rid of any impurities in the jaggery. Now once that is done, we take off the strainer and mix the jaggery mixture well in our rice and dal. We add cardamom powder and cook the mixture for 4 to 5 minutes again on medium to low heat, so that the rice and the dal absorbs the sweetness of the jaggery. Once that is almost done, we melt the remaining ghee in a pan and add our cashews and raisins. We would be sauteing them till the cashews are light brown and the raisins starts to puff up. Once that is done, we add the cashew and the raisin along with the ghee that we use for sauteing them into our pongal, which is now all ready. Mix the cashews and the raisins well. If you wish, you can add some more amount of ghee before you take the pongal off heat. There we are. Sankranti or Pongal special Sakarai Pongal is all ready to be served. Both the recipes are sugar free and extremely easy to try out. Do try out and leave a comment for me. I would love to read your comments. Wishing you all a very happy Makar Sakranti. Hope the harvest festival brings you abundance of joy and prosperity. Do like and share my recipes. New viewers, please like my video, subscribe to my channel and tap on the bell icon for regular updates. Hope to see you all soon. Bye bye foodies.